How's it, everyone? So, with the festive season right around the corner, it wouldn't be right if a tech content creator like us wouldn't put our gifting guide to give you the best ideas for gifts for this festive season. So, welcome to the Tech Scene Tech Gifting Guide for 2024. So, here's a curated list of tech specifically for South Africans, right? And no, there's not going to be any braais or biltong makers on this list. But anyway, now starting off, one of the first people we have to think about when it comes to gifting is the gamers, and the gamers always come first. So, one of the first gifts that we're going to recommend as part of the Tech Scene Gifting Guide is going to be the Asus ROG Ally, the original Ally. So the Ally is currently retailing for about 8,000 Rand. And why it's great is because, again, it's a Windows based device that runs PC games, and you can run any other games like Steam, Epic, whatever. It's perfect for gamers who want flexibility and portability. And it's available for retail from retailers like Wootware, Incredible Connection, Asus Online Store, as well as places like Takealot. The second gift we're going to talk about for the gamers has to be the PlayStation 5, right? And no, I know, I almost got you there. I nearly suggested an Xbox, but it's the PlayStation 5. And the reason why we're suggesting the PlayStation 5, right? Not because of hype, because the PlayStation 5 is actually at a really good price point right now. And as much as, yeah, 12,500 Rand is not so great, it's actually cheaper than what it previously was. And the reason why it's at that point is because the PlayStation 5 Slim has come out, as well as the 5 Pro is expected to be hitting the South African market very, very soon, right? It's the latest console for gaming with a strong line of exclusive titles that support 4K gaming. So you can pick it up from places like BT Games, Incredible Connection, Takealot. I mean, virtually everyone's selling a PlayStation 5 nowadays. The third gift for gamers is going to be the MetaQuest 3, right? So the MetaQuest 3 is retailing for about the same price point as the PlayStation 5 for about 13,000 Rand. And why it's great is because virtual reality gaming and experiences are the in thing right now, and it's a very immersive experience with improved visuals and performance. I mean, I got a half crack at the MetaQuest, but I'm very excited to actually try and get into VR as well. And it's available from online retailers like loot.co.za. Now, moving to the next type of gifter we have to think about, or the gift receiver, is the Apple fan, right? And I'm not saying that because I may or may not have a 16 Pro to review, but that's for another video. So, coming to the Apple fan, the first thing that we have to suggest as part of the Apple gifting guide is the Watch Series 9, which is currently retailing for about 11,000 Rand. Right? It's the ultimate companion for fitness, tracking, for notifications, seamless integrations with your iPhone. And it's available from places like the iStore, from Digiscape. The second Apple fan gift that we have to think of, or that I've come across, is the Apple iPad mini, the 6th gen. Right, the 6th gen is retailing for about 9,500 Rand, and it's compact, it's versatile for reading, streaming, light work on the go, and it works with the Apple Pencil as well if you're into that creativity or you're a creative person, right? So the iPad mini 6th gen can be purchased from the iStore, from Takealot. An interesting point to note is that it is also available from the eBucks store. So you can purchase it from there as well with financing options. The third gift for Apple fans has to be the Apple AirPods Pro, right? And the Apple AirPods Pro, the 2nd gen, retails for about 5,500 Rand. And why it's great is because, right, it has premium noise cancellation, as well as it has amazing sound quality and spatial audio. So the iPods Pro can be picked up from the iStore, Macro, Incredible Connection, and many other locations. A lot of the information in this gifting guide has been drafted together by not just my personal opinions and thoughts, but it has been brought together with the knowledge of what consumers are buying in South Africa as well. So you have that to keep in mind as well. So, because we mentioned Apple, we can't forget our Samsung enthusiasts, right? So, with the Samsung enthusiasts, one of the three phones that I'm going to recommend has to be the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. Reason being, obviously, it's one generation old now, so it's currently retailing for about 24,999, and it's one of the best Android phones in the market with an outstanding camera, the S Pen, and it's come down in price compared to what it used to cost. A second phone I'm going to recommend is the S24 FE, right? So the S24 FE is currently retailing for about 12,000 Rand, which is a fraction of the cost of the actual S24. Well, I mean, it's currently retailing for between 12 and like 16,000, right? Depending on your option that you choose. It's the fan edition. There's a lot of cool features that come with the fan edition as well. The third one has to be the Samsung A35. So the third phone for Samsung enthusiasts has to be a Samsung A35. The reason being that's a budget phone and it's a very well balanced performance device, right? All these phones can be purchased from Samsung Online, most of our mobile retailers and service providers, as well as Takealot and all of these places. To not leave the Apple enthusiasts out, so if we're looking for a phone for Apple, we have to suggest the iPhone 15, the standard model. So the standard model is retailing for about 21,999 Rands. So it's the latest iPhone with a Type-C, dynamic island, and improved battery health. And it's again come down in price compared to when it was new in the market. Currently retailing for 21,999. Now, the fourth type of gift receiver we're going to talk about is for the home tech lover, right? So for the home tech lover, there's two things I want to talk about. Number one, comfortability. So that sort of gift for comfortability, what we're looking at is going to be the Google Chromecast or with the Google TV, right? It's a 4K streaming stick that currently retails for about 1,500 Rand, right? It can upgrade any TV to a smart TV with access to things like Netflix, Disney Plus, Showmax, and so many others. And this is available from our retailers like Takealot and Macro. The second gift for a home tech lover has to be the Xiaomi My Robot vacuum cleaner. More specifically, the Mop 2 Pro, which is retailing for about 5,999 Rands, right? The automated cleaning of your home with mopping capabilities for a hassle-free home, there's no price that can be put on that, apart from the price of 6,000 Rand for the actual device. But anyway, the My Robot Vacuum Mop 2 can be purchased from places like Takealot, Xiaomi South Africa. There is an Experience store in Sandton. And most of your online major retailers. Now, the final gift receiver we have to talk about is a productivity seeker. So, for the productivity seeker, one of the first gifts we're going to suggest is the Apple MacBook Air M2, the 15-inch, right? Which is currently retailing for around 26,999 Rands, right? So it's a sleek, lightweight laptop with an outstanding battery life, the powerful M2 chip. And again, what you would notice is a lot of the stuff that I am recommending in our gifting guide is stuff that's a generation old. And because things are a generation old, that doesn't mean that it's less or it's worse of performance. It's still that same level of performance at a very, very great standpoint and a very, very great price point. The second device we're going to suggest for productivity seekers has to be the Asus ROG Zephyrus G14, right? So this is a gaming and productivity laptop. Wink, wink. So this laptop currently retails for about 35,000 Rand, 34,999. And it's a portable powerhouse, great for work and gaming with an impressive mini LED display. So this can be picked up for places like Eve Tech, Wootware, and the ASUS South Africa website. So, with the gifting guide in mind, here's some tips for South African shoppers, right? As much as I gave you my Black Friday tips, here's some gifting guide tips. So, number one, check out for deals. Black Friday, festive sales are a great time to score deals at Macro, Takealot. And I mean, Takealot, we really do pick up some amazing specials, far less than actual retail discounts that we might receive. And obviously, online stores like Eve Tech and Wootwear. It's also important that if you are shopping online, please be careful. If it's a website that you've never seen before, please do not trust them with your banking information. Do your homework, do your due diligence before purchasing from a website. Also, practice safe finance or safe shopping in terms of like using virtual cards and that sort of thing. The second tip is financing options, right? Many retailers like F&B, Vodacom, and others offer financing plans for tech items, making high ticket gifts very affordable. I mean, I know a family friend who purchased a PlayStation 5 and he's paying like $300 a month because he took it as part of a phone contract for his mom as well. So that's also a very, very important option. The third thing is to always take into consideration warranty and support, right? So ensure that your product comes with local warranty and support, especially when you're importing parallel or importing devices into the country for gifts or whatever. So with this guide, you'll be able to pick up the perfect tech gift tailored for any recipient, right? And whether they're a gamer, a productivity enthusiast, or someone who just loves gadgets. If you're looking for smaller bits on Takealot and stuff, check out some of our Takealot, Tech on Takealot videos, whether it's the smart rings or anything like that. But guys, I hope this video has helped you guys decide the gift for the person that you're looking for. If you have any suggestions as part of the gifting guide, leave them in the comment section below. But yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching. My name is Prashant, and I will catch you in the next video.